Hey everyone, welcome back to Skyrim Special Edition. It's time for the final DLC. We're going to be covering the Dawnguard content, and it's basically just one large quest line with very little side content. First thing we have to do is almost die. First thing we have to do is go over to Fort Dawnguard to speak to a guy called Escorting. Also, yeah, bandits right over there. I hate these guys, actually. They can actually easily take you off guard if you're heading towards Broken Helm Hollow. But they're not very tough. One of the things that annoys me about Dawnguard is that to reach Fort Dawnguard, you have to enter a cave. It will make a whole lot more sense if you were going through a valley or something. There's actually a mod that I downloaded that actually changes it so that you're entering through like an opening, not a cave. Unfortunately, it decided that this location right here is not appropriate, so it moved the valley all the way over there or something like that. It's still functional, but it felt like completely pointless for them to change the opening to be over there, you know? I really should just call it the entrance, but honestly, it should not be a completely different area. It should be integrated into the world space. Unfortunately, it is not because it is downloadable content. Ah, here we go.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawnguard too?
Yes, I am.
Anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you.
I do not.
Don't tell Esron I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess.
He's not gonna make much of an impression, to be honest. There's a couple of deer here and there. The environment looks nice, I guess.
Probably killed lots of vampires.
And the fort looks decent on the outside, disappointing in the inside. Actually, it looks pretty good from the outside. Just the inside is so disappointing. It feels too small when you're inside. Which is weird because usually interiors are like much larger than they should be. Hey, Durak. Is he still following me? No, I guess he stopped following me because he was supposed to, like, make an observation about the fort. No, he's over there. Whatever. I don't care.
Here to join the Dawnguard? Good. Esron will decide if you've got what it takes.
That Esron guy will probably be very important to the quest line. Right? Right?
The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawnguard. Is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isram. Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance. Everyone. They're all dead. You were right. We were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
Yes, well, I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know. So who are you? What do you want?
I heard you were looking for vampire hunters.
You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well.
It's been quite a while, actually.
I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dimhollow.
Yes, that's it. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dimhollow crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow.
No, thank you.
Before they get close. Feel free to poke around.
No, thank you.
Gordon, take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
If you already have a crossbow, he's not gonna
I'll
bother
meet
giving
at
you one.
Dimhollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You vigilants were never trained.
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness. Stendarr granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting. I'm going to Dimhollow Crypt. Perhaps I can be of some small assistance too.
I doubt it.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows.
Anyway, this NPC right here, we can see him later, but he's not very important. And technically speaking, neither is Isran. He just happens to be the leader of the Dawnguard, you know?
Yes, sir. Isran.
Didn't I tell you
What
to
is
step
up with
forward?
this thing? It's
Fall,
weird.
boy.
Anyway,
What's your
we
weapon?
could check out the, around the fort, but there's not much. There is a smelter and some neat things here and there, but it's not wholly necessary to check out the place. I think the most interesting thing is there's the mini dungeon where you can do some things, and there's some unique deposits of you know what, it's not all that interesting, it's just fun to do it, you know? Anyway, we need to go all the way over here. Dimhollow Crypt. Don't know what's up with this torch just being there. I guess it does make a little bit of sense, but it's there from the very beginning, so I don't know. It should be extinguished at the very least. Anyway, if you enter Dimhollow Crypt before starting the quest line, there's just going to be a bunch of wolves. If not, there's vampires.
A fool like all the rest of them. Ha! Those two deserve what they got. Their arrogance had become insufferable.
All this talk is making me thirsty. Perhaps another vigilant will wander in soon.
I wish Loki would hurry it up. I have half a mind to return to the castle and tell Harkon what a fool he's entrusted this mission to.
I have half a mind to tell Loki of your disloyalty.
We take that.
Now shut up and keep on watch.
Flawless timing, money. Take this. And you can activate this chain if you want to continue into this cavern. This crypt. Anyway, vampire. Dead. There's also a bloodhound or something like that. Deadhound, sorry. Deadhound's dead. Come on, you blooded vampire. Show yourself. Damn it.
I was hoping to feed.
Too bad. Now die. Yep, not very tough. This dungeon lasts a while, but it's in vanilla game I don't believe it's very tough, because you fight skeletons and basic Draugr usually, and vampires themselves in the vanilla game aren't too difficult. However, in Requiem, this is like end game difficulty, just because of the boss, annoyingly enough. Cool, already dead. Skeletons appeared out of nowhere. Disgusting. Anyone else? Oh, right, you. And you. Where's the vampire that I killed, though? I guess she's gone now. Gotta go over here. There's an enchanting table. And it continues through here. No traps, fortunately. And here we have a vampire fighting some Dawnguard. Don't know why she's struggling. She is Volkihar though. So... yeah, I don't know why she's struggling, actually. She's actually pretty strong. Damn it. Damn it, what am I doing? Come on over. Stupid! Oh my god! How did that thing get in my way in a perfect manner so that it blocks my way? Huh. You just die. There, jeez. What a mess. And I don't know what's wrong with my computer, but every now and then there's a window that opens for a split second and then it shuts back down. I think I'll restart my computer after I'm done with this. Ugh. I could have just ignored them, but no. I had to fight them. You know what? I'll take her clothes. Maybe a little collectible or something like that. And here we have the same shtick of before when there was a crypt or something. And this is another Volkihar vampire. Die. Die. God damn it, I hate when freaking skeletons have so much resistance. It makes sense because this one has armor, but compared to the other ones, it should not be taking this many hits. Ah well. They do deserve a buff, and technically speaking, arrows should not affect them whatsoever. Almost dead, huh? Die. Yay. Nothing else. Nothing else for me to take from them. Oh, but here, yeah, this. We're gonna be skipping this. I'm hoping that I'll get level 80 before the end of this playthrough. I should get it before, like, at the end of the quest line, I think. I hope. And yeah, it shouldn't be that difficult to grind anyway. Anyway, Nightmaster Vampire against a giant spider. In my modded game, it's almost always the vampire that wins. Are we done? I skipped you two because I didn't want to fight you two, but nah. Just had to hear the noises of combat because I wanted to fight this one, even though I didn't have to fight this one either. I just like he's the last proper random enemy of this dungeon. Dimhollow Cavern is where you fight the actual boss and his cohorts.
I'll never tell you anything, vampire. I oath to Stendar, stronger than any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here.
Are you sure that was wise, Lokil? He still might have told us something. We haven't gotten anywhere ourselves.
Sir, to this place. Now it is up to us to bring Hakon the prize. And we will not return without it. Dimhollow and WhiteHawke will make way for me after this.
Yes, of course, Lokil. Do not forget who brought...
Yeah, I could have let them finish their little conversation. It's not terribly interesting. Low kill in Requiem is super duper difficult, no matter what. I've installed patches that nerf the vampires a bit, accidentally, weirdly enough. And yet, despite that, low kill managed to be a super difficult challenge regardless. Anyway, there's two vampires you have to take care of, and the thrall. And a couple of skeletons too. Skeletons aren't very tough though. God damn it, just die already. Only low kill is left. Yeah, yeah. He's not too tough, but in Requiem, just insane. Like, he has ebony armor, it's super enchanted, and it's just super difficult to deal damage against him. Not to mention all the regeneration vampires have in Requiem. It's too bad too, because if you want to start Dawnguard, you need to beat him. Because what you have to do here, you gotta use this button. Then this happens. Ouch. Weirdly enough, my armor is okay. Then you gotta do this weird puzzle by pushing these braziers over here. And you might think, well, maybe you can get away with it if you stay invisible. But vampires detect you extremely easily in Requiem. Even if you turn invisible, they'll still know where you are and they'll keep attacking you until you're dead. And they make you dead really, really quickly in Requiem. So, like, if you want to start Dawnguard, you gotta hope for the best and find a way to defeat, what's his name? Go kill. Anyway, our reward for solving this puzzle is Vampire Lucina. I'm not kidding. Like, this quest is called Awakening. This woman is voiced by Laura Bailey, and she's badly written. Just like Lucina.
Who sent you here?
A man named Esron.
I don't know who that is. Is he like me? Vampire. Yes.
You can tell from the eyes. Like, seriously.
Not fond of vampires, are they? Well, look. Kill me, you've killed one vampire. But if people are after me, there's something bigger going on.
You know, she just woke up. How is she able to already, like, assess the situation so easily? That's what I mean by badly written. This whole sequence is badly written to me. But she does get a little better after a while, for what it's worth.
My family used to live on an island.
Achievement unlocked, Awakening.
I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you.
The vampire waifu of Skyrim.
Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry.
Incidentally, you can't actually marry her because she's too complex. She's got her own special AI that makes her she interacts with the environment better than the normal followers do. You know. Anyway, tell me about your home.
It's on an island near Solitude. Hopefully, we can find a boat to take us there. It's my family home. Not the most welcoming place, but depending on who's around, I'll be safe there. My father and I don't really get along. Saying it out loud makes it sound so common. Little girl who doesn't get along with her father. Read that story 100 times. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away.
Yeah, you can talk to her a lot. That's good design. Just... she rides your character too easily, you know? She should be more in line with how the other vampires interact with you. You know, the other vampires are all like super mean, and then there's this one vampire that you encounter and she's super nice. So of course she's your ally. She can't actually be mean like the other vampires, but still be your ally or something like that. I kind of wish someone would rewrite her sentences and conversations so that she's more aggressive like the other vampires, but no one's gonna do that. No, they just do mods that change how she looks, and they don't. Those mods don't work, even though I tested them. And if they were to change her lines, like they would have to get rid of her voice. Most people really don't want to do that. Like they wouldn't get rid of all of her voices, but the new lines wouldn't be voiced now, would they?
Does the air feel
Anyway, we gotta go over here.
a little woozy, but it might just... This feels like the right way. I'm starting to
Thank you for confirming that, Serana. As for why we can't go the other way, it's like blocked off now or something. We're gonna have to fight some Death Lords here. And over there. Activate this. Hello. That was easy. He's not gonna be so easy. That's it? I thought there was gonna be a third one. There is a third one, but it's just a skeleton. Serana's combat lines are really repetitive. Expect her to say, done and done, and who's there very, very often.
I haven't missed the sunlight, but I do miss fresh air.
Anyway, make sure to quick save right here. This is an intense combat location. Anyway.
Who's there?
Yeah, a death overlord. Don't have too much HP. No, we're not done. Done and done. Right, Serana? Or someone's that? Done? Yeah. Anyway, this wall right here is where we would get one word of drained vitality. The problem is we already have that shout from a glitch we had when we were getting marked for death. So this is the third drained vitality shout that we're going to be getting. That's annoying. Oh, there was a treasure chest over here? Yeah. Money. Money, money, money. Let's get out of here, Serana.
It's so good to breathe again. Even in this weather, it's better than the cave.
So no matter what, when Serana's outside, she's always going to wear this hood. Because she's a vampire. I don't mind it when she wears it during the day, but during the night she should really remove it. I wish there was a mod for that, but I don't think there is any because of how glitchy it is to do something like that. Like it's hard-coded or something? I don't know. Anyway, we're supposed to go over here, but we can go over here instead for a shortcut, sort of, kinda.
What now?
Why were you locked away?
I'd rather not get into that with you.
Not right now?
I'm sorry. It's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust. Let's get to
Yeah,
my
yeah, you
home,
don't know who
and I'll
you
have
can
a better
trust.
sense of where we are.
Oh, wait, I forgot. Yeah, this is what I want to talk to her about. How long were you in there?
Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King?
Yeah, you can use all these things, but Ulfric is dead, and Elisif is currently the High Queen, or will be the High Queen.
You say she's Jarl of Solitude? Who supports her? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned.
So she's like several hundred years old, maybe 1,000.
So I can figure out what's happened.
She must be thirsty as hell. Like, seriously. Anyway, going to Dawnstar. She's usually good at keeping up with you, but occasionally you somehow ditch her. And that can be worrisome. Hello, hello, hello. We need your help, buddy.
I can take you to any port on the coast. Where are you headed?
An island near the border to High Rock.
The one with the ruined castle? Don't you know that place is cursed? Even seasoned sailors steer far around that place. I'll take you as far as I can, but I'm not hanging around, and it's gonna cost you extra.
500 gold.
Climb on in and let's get this over with.
Come on in, Serana. I have a mod that makes it so I don't have to do this. It just automatically goes to fade out after you're done paying. Not sure why. I don't mind using the fairy seed. I guess they think it's glitchy or something. Anyway, we're here now. Oh, I just want to explain something. The vampires are in a castle right over there. The Dawnguard is all the way over here. We can't even see it on our map because it's so far away. God damn. So, who thought this was a good design, huh? Who thought it was good design to have the vampires and the Dawnguard a complete polar opposites of the world?
This is the part where we usually get on the boat. You with me?
There's something cool though. You can swim to the castle. I love doing that.
Do you need something?
She has nothing new to say. She does mention that it is the part where we can get on the boat because we're near the boat. And I like that.
Oh, what is it? This is it. Home sweet castle. It's something, all right.
Let's go. Castle Volkihar discovered. If you go here before, well, without Serana, there's going to be a guard that's going to keep you from ever entering. He's right there. Once you enter the castle, he's never going to appear ever again, weirdly enough.
I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far. But after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that.
We all
Once we're
do.
inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Mm-hmm.
Lady Serana's back. Open the gate.
How does he know? How does he recognize her? She's literally 100 years old. Like, not 100, but hundreds, thousands possibly. I don't want to think too much about it, because clearly the writers did not.
Dare you trespass here?
Wait, Serana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes.
My lord, everyone! Serana has returned.
I guess I'm expected.
You are.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course,
She has the
delighted
scroll.
to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our hall?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name?
I'm Hawk. Who are you?
I am Hearken, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and stole away that which I valued most. You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach, and you will never fear death again.
Well, they already tremble at my approach, so you need to up your game, Lord Harkon.
Be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this.
So yeah, your options for joining the side right here are binary. You're either with the vampires or you're against them.
That I offer. Now, make your choice.
Yes, right here. This is what will decide on which side you are. There is nothing else that you do during the quest line that will like change things. Okay. Now I was gonna join the Dawnguard, but you know what? Screw that. Let's just join the vampires. And somehow he bites me even though I'm in full armor. Now, the reason why I joined the vampires is because although the quest makes not as much sense, and story-wise it is weaker, gameplay-wise it is much more brief and better. Not to mention it's a lot more convenient for us to do this because I get to become a vampire lord immediately, and as a vampire lord, you know what, I'm gonna wear Marek's robes. As a vampire lord, I get to immediately start work on getting all of the vampire lord perks.
Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words and do as I instruct.
Now, if you're gonna join Dawnguard, you might think, well, obviously you don't want to become a vampire, so you'll never get an opportunity to become a vampire, like Harkon is, a vampire lord. Here's the thing, though. You do get an opportunity to become a vampire lord. And if you want to get a certain achievement, you absolutely need to become a vampire lord. That was weird. What the hell hit me?
In this form, you can drain the life from your foe.
Well, whatever.
With your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise
Like
the
this.
dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will
Like this.
continue.
I already did it. Probably wants me to do it again.
Cease your good. You are weaker while on the ground because you cannot access the blood.
Yeah, but I get attacked with my claws like this.
The night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find...
He says over time. That's not true at all. It's every time you do a kill with either your kill move or your absorb health move, something like that. Hello?
There is much to learn, but if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you.
Yeah, powers. Revert form.
There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions?
Ready to carry out the task. Let's just go.
Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
Mm-hmm. So, revert form, transform back. Tentacle explosion added. Okay, it's because of the clothes that I'm wearing. Fair enough.
Who are you?
Anyway, if you're thirsty, you can like, I'm not thirsty right now, but the thing is, the way vampires work in Vanilla Skyrim is kind of strange. You don't need to drink blood to become stronger or to stay alive. You drink blood to stave off your sun weakness, you know? It's strange to explain. It doesn't really work for me. Yeah, I'll stick to this armor. I was thinking of actually wearing the vampire armor that I took from what's her name a long time ago, but no, as cool as it would look, and as even though it would enhance the role-playing experience of now being a vampire, it does not. There's no point for it.
What now?
Could talk to Serana, but she has nothing to say. This is her room. She's gonna be tidying up over the next couple of days. Wait, no, Garan Merithi is over here, right? Yeah, here.
Hello there. Lord Hearken, remember your place. Now what is our Lord's wish? Well, well. He wants the chalice then. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice?
No.
It is a rather well kept.
It was a trick.
The chalice has been in Lord Hearken's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to
Y'all remember when I said that the vampire side is not as well written? This is one of those things. He wants the Bloodstone Chalice filled, and yet I'm going to tell you all right now that it will not be used at any other point in the questline. But then again, the questline just kind of derails after this quest. It's kind of too bad. You can't do the side quests of the vampire side that are very vampire-ish, and I do kind of like them, even though there's one that I kind of am not too pleased with because of its consequences, even though they make sense. The actual quest line does not feel very vampire-ish at all. Because, like, Dawnguard, like the Dawnguard side and the vampire side kind of converge after some point. Which is to say, after the very first quest.
Dalmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice. And here we are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the blood spring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added.
Why not mine, huh?
Keep in mind that Redwater
No, it has to be a vampire that you kill. Everything will be quite convenient at the end of this questline, though.
It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through.
I'll probably just force my way through.
You don't want to keep Lord Hearken waiting.
I will be keeping him waiting. I've already taken the Bloodstone Chalice automatically.
Hello there. Do you need something?
Nothing to say? No. What about you?
New blood, eh? Let's get something very clear. I don't care about politics.
Y'all see her name?
I want to fight over the
Fura
throne, the rest of
Bloodmount?
them go right ahead.
There was a girl called Fura that an NPC in Solitude asked us about to see if she was like dead or something,
Those
right?
are things that are important to me.
I'm pretty sure this is not the same person.
Enjoy your hunt.
However, it's still a neat coincidence that this NPC is also called Fura and she's undead.
Can you feel it? You're now so much more than you were before. Time was I could barely hold my own in the companions. Now I could slaughter them all without a second thought. And I'm not half the vampire Lord Harkon is. Truth is, I'm better with a forge than I am with claws or fangs.
Can buy stuff from her.
Feast on life, friend.
She doesn't sell anything in particular. She just happens to be the smith. Unfortunately, there's no smelter, so this is not an ideal location to do your smithing. And I don't know of any mods that add a smelter. I should probably do one myself. Do mods for myself everywhere.
Do you need something?
You have nothing special to say.
All right then. Do you need something?
And he has nothing special to say either. You can't do side quests yet.
You'll be a welcome addition to the court, I'm sure. If I may, let me offer you a piece of advice. Be careful who you trust. Not all of us have the court's best interests at heart. Orthiolf, for example. He'll tell you he means well, but believe me, he can't be trusted at all. Keep that in mind, will you?
Fair enough.
He claims to serve loyally, but he really covets the throne. He sees himself in charge someday. His ambition will justify any actions. Put your faith in him, and you will regret it, I promise you.
And finally... Well, actually, no. There's still another NPC I have to talk to, even after him.
I'm a loyal servant.
Another elf, I see. I'm sure Vilgalmo is sizing you up as we speak, trying to figure if you're friend or foe. He'll tell you what a monster I am, that I can't be trusted. You mark my words, it's him you need to worry about. If it'll get him closer to being in charge, he'll slit your throat without a moment's thought. No, and if you're smart, you won't either. I know he's one of your kind and all, but he's only looking out for himself. You think you're best of friends, until you find his fangs in your neck.
So Orthrolf's conversation is completely different if you're not an elf. I like that. I wish there was more conversations where your race would actually matter to the NPC, you know? Where's the Bloodkeeper, whatever his name is? Not here. Oh, I guess he's just sleeping right now. In case anyone's wondering, the beds, so to speak, are all over here. It's kind of neat. The thing is that you can sleep in these, well, not these specifically, but in coffins. You can sleep in them even if you're not a vampire, weirdly enough. Anyway, you should be in here. Yep. No, that's Serana. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to bother you, except I can't close the coffin. Oh, well, I guess she doesn't mind. I don't know why she would want to sleep some more. She's been stuck in a coffin for like 1,000 years now. Okay, there's supposed to be a Thrall Master around here. Maybe he's not in the vanilla game somehow. Who cares? He's not terribly interesting despite that. Oh, and finally, Garm and the other dog, you can bring them as followers after you've done a couple of quests.
Hello there.